Vidya Bros.
Alright guys, welcome back to Vidya Bros. This is our third attempt at recording this video.
So, the weekend of August 11th and 12th, we went to the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo, and we got these cool duffel bags, so this will be an unbagging video. And the shirt I'm wearing, I bought this as well, from, I bought it from Sean of RGT85.
Me and Brandon both bought a shirt.
Yeah, we met Sean. He's a very cool guy. And in each bag, they gave these shirts with the Genesis logo on it, and then below it says, because the game is never over. And this is in my size. They ask you what size you are. And since I've been losing weight from my diet, I am able to fit into 2X shirts again. I actually tried my System of a Down shirt on the other day, and that's an XL I've had since high school. I'm able to wear XL shirts again, but I can wear them better once I lose more weight. So, I'm getting there, dude.
Well, that's good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've lost 26 pounds last I checked. So I showed you the shirt, and this shirt. So, I'm going to show some, little pixel stand-up figures I got. And I have their business cards in my drawer. I'm going to find them later and put links to them in the description for those things. I got one of Samus. This was $15. I got that on Saturday. I got one of Ness. Stupid flowers are always, like, wobbling around. But yeah, I got Ness.
Maybe that was there for a reason. You know, flowers are an enemy in Earthbound.
They are. Pretty much anything you can think of as an enemy in Earthbound. There's exploding trees in Earthbound. Here's a little one of X and Zero. This one was $60, as opposed to Nest Samus, which will reach 15. So I spent $90 on these three figures alone. Good week that I got paid that week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab some stuff I got from Sunday and go out of order. This one I got, and this is like one you can thumbtack to a wall or hang up, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is Proto Man, Mega Man's brother.
You have all the pixels. Just show off all the pixel stuff, and then I'll show off 2 more.
I'm almost done. I have 2 more. I got Simon, and this is his Simon's Quest sprite. That one was $5, and so was Proto Man. I saw, like, I think Selby and Proto Man, I only wanted those. And then I'm like, wait, I see Simon. Okay, I'm going to buy that one too. And then I spent even more money. I got Celebi, and this one's a fridge magnet. Selby. No, Selby, stay there. Okay, you can start with your stuff since I'm almost done.
Alright, you can take that stuff off. I have to put my stuff up there, because I don't want...
Oh yeah, sorry.
I don't want to put too much stuff on there just so the microphone doesn't, like, stop recording.
Yeah, again.
Again.
Because the second time it failed, that was my fault. Alright, so X0, you're gonna have to get on the floor.
Okay, so the first thing I got, I bought from RGT85.
Yeah.
From Sean. I also got it signed.
Oh, you got that? That game's amazing. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is so good.
Yeah, I bought Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And just
so good.
Like 20 minutes ago, me and Brandon...
That game's actually challenging, too.
Me and Brandon went to the, Long Island video game trading post, and I bought myself an actual Game Boy player for the Gamecube, and I will explain to you why I bought that. I do have Retron 5, as you guys have probably noticed in my other videos, and we talk about that a lot. But there's a reason why I bought the Game Boy player, and I'll show you that in a little bit why. But I'm going to save that part for last. And then also, this is one of the topical games. I guess I'll show you this. This is like one of the best Mario Brothers games you can ever get on a ROM cartridge, on a reproduction cartridge. Might I add you? Super Mario Brothers 3 Mix. If you can name it from any feature from a Mario game, whether it be Peach, Daisy, Rosalina.
What about Neb? Is he there? Please tell me no.
I'm not sure.
Oh, please tell me no.
Piantas as characters. Not to play as, but as they're in the game. They have Hammer Bros, they have Fire Bros, they have...
Well,
Yoshi's are in...
Hammer Bros and Fire Bros were already in the game.
Not Fire Bros.
Yeah, they were. They were towards the end of the game, I believe.
No,
actually, wait, no.
Only Hammer Bros were in the game.
Wait, no. Fire Bros were from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, so...
Yeah.
I think that they didn't exist back then.
No.
I think Hammer Bros...
So,
I could be wrong, but Boomerang Bros did exist in my Brother series, so those were in it.
So Fire Bros are in here. They have new bonus games where you can play, like, you know how if you played Super Mario Bros. 3, they have, I'll leave this right here. Super Mario Bros. 3, they had the card game.
Yeah.
The matching game, and they had the coin thing. Once in a blue moon, if you got a certain amount of points, and they had something else. The coin ship was the matching game. Oh, and the matching three of the same picture of the puzzle.
Oh, like
Toad.
The star, the mushroom, and the flower.
Yeah, this one I haven't got to it yet in this game, but it has one with the hammer ball. I don't know what that is.
I always sucked at that specific one.
And also, if you get you get the fire flower suit, the raccoon suit, a bunny suit. You can get the frog suit, the penguin suit from Mario Galaxy.
Penguin suit is from the new Super Mario Brothers games.
New Super Mario Brothers game. The rabbit suit, I don't know what that's from. And they have the boomerang suit.
I remember there was like a bunny ears type power up or something, or I think a propeller type thing from Super Mario Land 2. Or
the acorn thing?
Yeah.
The acorn turned into a flying squirrel, which was I think was stupid because they used that as a replacement for the Tanuki suit.
Yeah.
Or the raccoon suit. But this game lets you play as, and you get to select, every time you select a save file, you get to play as Mario, Luigi, or Toad, and you select them the exact same way as you do with
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Super Mario Brothers 2. And every time you select a save file, you get to choose what character you want to play as, so it's not the same as always. And this game does have a built-in backup battery in here, which a lot of NES games needed back then for it to save. And one of the first games for that was Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
So,
although it was set up weird, you have to like
reset the game or something.
Reset the game instead of powering it off to save it. That's
weird, but this has full save functionality, so you get 3 save files, and basically all the levels are different. There's no repeating levels, meaning there's no copies from Mario Bros. 3. There's probably copies from other games I'm not exactly sure of yet, but basically anything you can think of in a Mario game, plus any new features that this game adds, you got it. Meaning it, and the only limitation that it has, of course, is running on the NES. Meaning you can't do stuff like Mario Galaxy and go in 3D rotations and disorient yourself, and you can't, go anywhere in 3D. But other than that, anything you can think of in a Mario game turned into 2D is right here, right for you. Which is one of the best things I've ever played so far.
That's a unique ROM hack. I've never seen one like that of Mario.
Yeah, this cost me only $42. You get the cartridge, the game case, front and back. I forgot to show you that. And you get the cartridge inside. And I will also put a link in the description of the guy that sold me this on here, which is Guerrilla Games. He does NES, SNES, and Genesis reproduction games, meaning he'll reproduce any hard-to-find game for you, or he'll reproduce any ROM hack for you and put it onto a cartridge.
So my turn next with a ROM hack.
You want to put it up here? I'll put this here. I'll put this like this.
So this ROM hack I bought from that same guy on Sunday that day. This is of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. It's called Simon's Quest Redaction. And this game, I think it was made by someone named Gorilla Guru or something. Something like that. Some along those lines. I forget his name.
You mean the guy that made the cartridge or the hack itself?
The hack itself. If you've watched the episode of Angry Video Nerd where he played a few different games, he's played this on there. This gives you real clues in Simon's Quest. You can actually talk to different people in the game and actually get real hints instead of people just saying things that make no sense. Because remember, the original version of this game came out in 1988, which was the year people made no sense in video games, according to Angry Video Nerd.
That's so true, though.
Because Zelda 2 and Superman NES game came out the same year, and there was no reason to talk to most people in those games, because nothing they said made sense most of the time. Especially because in Zelda 2, you had the guy that said, I am error.
So this right here, like again, Simon's Quest Redaction.
This actually makes Simon's Quest bearable.
How much did you pay for this? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think it might have been $25 or something.
That's not bad. I think mine cost just more because of that.
I'm not sure.
On the cartridge, of having the game case and everything.
And I never played this, but this is also a ROM hack. This is called Metroid Dark Alliance. I'm going to be going into this blindly, like a virgin. I've never played this yet, still haven't, and we went to the Expo like last weekend before the one just passed. These are 2 games I bought, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. This one I bought on Saturday, August 11th. This one is a game I bought from RGT85. He was selling a few games there, and I had him sign it. This is Super Castlevania 4. Very good remake of the first Castlevania game on the Super Nintendo. And this I bought from him on Sunday. Of course, I had him sign it. I couldn't not have him sign it. Battletoads. I bought this from him for $20 on Sunday.
That's the hardest game. One of the hardest NES games.
I've never beaten it. I've only played it because
I heard people get stuck on that.
Hard.
I heard people get stuck on the boat racing part.
Yeah, it's
or whatever that is.
Yeah, you ride on these motorcycles in like the 2nd level or 3rd level, and it's really hard to not crash and die.
All right.
So I'm going to.
I have also 2 more things to show you, but I'm gonna save mine for my other thing. My more important thing for last. So I'm just gonna show this off right now. I bought this Japanese imported
Yarn Yoshi.
Mega Yarn Yoshi, which I actually like, and it actually stands up on its own. Or not on this particular thing, but
not on that table. I got a pouch full of cosplay rupees. I forgot what her name is, but she does a lot of cosplays. She's pretty big on in the cosplay community, and she was dressed as Zero Suit Samus. And
no, didn't you get that when you bought the Pokemon stuff?
No, that's from Fairwind Cosplay. This was that lady. It was Zero Suit Samus. I forgot what her name is, but I've seen pictures of her online. Didn't realize it was her. When I've seen cosplays of Zero Suit Samus like months back, early in the year, and I'm like, oh damn, it's that lady. And now I know I've seen her from somewhere. Like I didn't know what she was. Her online alias was, but I'm like, oh wow, it's you. So I got cosplay rupees. I'll put a picture in the video of me and her together because it was a cool cosplay. This is 1 rupee. Here, Jeff.
Wow.
50. 20. 10. And 5. No 100 or 200 rupees, though.
No.
Put them back in the bag. I just wanted to show them off. It was $5 for this whole pouch.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I have a few more things, unless you want to go next.
No, I'm just going to save mine for last, because this is probably the best thing that I've ever gotten anywhere so far.
So, I got these adorable Pokemon dioramas from this girl named Fairwind Cosplay. I will be linking stuff to her social media pages in the description as well. As well as our Stockmania Plus video for the first session we did. Towards the end of that session. So this was $15, and this is a diorama of Bulbasaur. The small ones she sold $15, the big ones for $30. So I'm just going to put Bulbasaur right here. And this one I bought for her. The other 2 I bought from her Sunday. That one I bought Saturday. This one is Venusaur. This is a very detailed one. There's rocks glued on and everything in a little pond here. This one's $30. She even autographs them at the bottom. And this one is my last one. And she makes some specific like areas in the game too. If you want her to make them detailed, this is Viridian Forest in the background, and this is Pikachu in Viridian Forest. Since in Red and Blue you get Pikachu in the Viridian Forest, you can catch wild Pikachu there. And to show me how much she appreciated me buying stuff from her and being a good customer and very respectful, she, Sunday, after buying Pikachu and Venusaur, she gave me a free picture. She was normally selling these pictures of her cosplaying as different characters, but she gave this one to me for free. This is her dressed as Zatanna from DC. If you've played, like, Injustice, or you've watched Young Justice, or read comics, you know who Zatanna is. And from then on, we were talking about Young Justice for a while, and she was using quotes from the show saying how whelmed she is. That was a line Robin would say in the show. Instead of saying overwhelmed, he's like, why didn't anyone just say whelmed? If you watch the show, you'd get that reference. And we were talking about Young Justice for a while, how excited we are for Season 3, then transitioned over to talking about Teen Titans, how we grew up with that, how excited we are for that coming out, because Season 6 is finally coming out of Teen Titans. So excited for that. She also is, obviously, she loves Pokemon, as you see from the dioramas. And she likes Star Wars. She pretty much, she's a nerd like us. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
Check out her Twitter, her Tumblr. Actually, I don't even know if she has Twitter. She probably does, so wouldn't be surprised. But Facebook page. She has a YouTube channel with, like, I think 155 subscribers. She subscribed to us, and I subscribed to her and started watching her videos. She seems very nice. I don't know much about her, but we are seeing her at the Capcom Live concert we're going to in September 29th at Gramercy Theater. And I'm going to be dressing up as Zero. I decided that. I was trying to think of what cool Mega Man character I could be. Mega Man, X, or Zero. I'm going to be Zero. Plus, he'll have this badass Z-Saber. I'm going to have that wielding in my hand. Just his lightsaber-esque sword he carries around in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And Jeff's going to be Ryu from Street Fighter. One of my friends was telling me I should be Evil Ryu, or I should be Ken. But I'm like, no, I really... No,
the only thing that would
I really want to be a Mega Man character. I'm like, no, I wish, but I want to be X or Zero.
No, you gotta go as E-Honda.
Just the regular Mega Man. Is that a fat joke? You bastard.
We can make fun of him.
Yeah.
But you can't. Shut up. Alright.
I don't care if people call me fat. I know I'm fat. Although I've lost almost 30 pounds.
You're not fat. You're just fat with the PH. The emphasis on the PH. I
used to call my brother fat and then say PH, and he would say, "You're fat, F." So yeah, RGT85 is selling these shirts of his name on them, and the highest they went up to was 2X, and I'm like, well, shit. I'm glad I've been losing weight then, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to buy and fit into this, and he was laughing. We were talking about what games we're excited for, like Mega Man 11, even though he's not huge in those games, he is excited that that's coming out. Smash Ultimate, of course, even though he's not a huge Smash fan either, but he's mostly excited because now Simon and Richter Belmont are going to be in it, so that got him excited, that got his attention, me and him were talking about that. Of course, Metroid Prime 4, he played those games as well, we were talking about how great the Prime games are. He's a really nice guy. I'm glad I met him. I'll put pictures in the video at this point in time of me, Jeff, and Sean together. And then a picture on Sunday of just me and Sean together, without Jeff in it. I'll be putting pictures of all the other things I mentioned, of like the cosplayers and stuff, so I'm also going to put pictures in the video showing me with Fairwind Cosplay. And her sister, Aurelian Cosplay.
That was her name, I forgot about that.
Yeah. She's the one that dresses Peach on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Fairwind's dressed as a character from Ace Attorney because that's her favorite Capcom series, she said.
So, is that everything you have to show?
Yes.
Okay, you want to move that off?
Yeah. Sorry, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Do me a favor.
Sorry, Venusaur.
Don't evolve into a Venusaur and, hit Pikachu in the knee. That's not fun. It's not. You're gonna have a crying Pikachu, a complaining Pikachu.
Sorry, Pikachu.
My knee! That's my knee. Alright, now this is the last thing I have to show off. I'm pretty sure this is it. Now this right here is the GCHD, which is very high quality, not run-of-the-mill, HDMI adapters for a GameCube, and as you can see, their packaging is actually pretty cute because the whole thing is a GameCube itself, and it's pretty cute. It's made by the company Eon. I don't think they have a website you can buy them off of, but you can go on Amazon and buy them directly from the seller who makes these. These are all handmade. I think that well, I'm not sure if they're handmade anymore. But I think that because I think they're 3D printed now, but they're all made by one guy. And basically, if you have the GameCube that has the digital out port, you can utilize that port and convert this into HDMI. And it's not your typical, I'm just taking one signal and putting it into HDMI type of thing. This works at 240p, 480i, and 480p. And if you use 240p or 480i for all the games, it will do what they call a line doubling, which will basically an upscaler type of thing, kinda, to get 480p out of this. And 480p is the high quality you can get out of a GameCube. Also, what's good about this is that if you have a TV that supports it, my TV does not support it because it's very particular in the way the games are displayed on my TV. Where it will since my TV has a HDMI port specifically made for gaming, it will automatically show games in their correct aspect ratio. I cannot change them. But if you have a TV that is able to stretch out the picture or anything and give you like a full screen picture, this right here will enable all games to run in 16:9 if the game supports it itself. There are not many games that do support it, but the games that do will actually run in true 16:9 with this, which is something that the GameCube can do. Not natively, of course. I mean, you have to get the game to support it. Also, this... What do you call it? You can do scan lines with this. There's like a bunch of different settings. Also, what's cool about this is that the way you set this up is that there's one button in the back that will allow you to scan any universal remote, or if you have a Wii U gamepad, and selecting US Logic, the US Logitech option on the Wii U gamepad to synchronize with this thing. You can set up all the settings from scan lines to your preferred resolutions, to on-screen display settings, to basically anything, volume, whatever you need. This thing has it, and I got this for $120. Normally they were having a sale because they were at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo.
Yeah, they usually sell them on Amazon for $20 more.
No, these sell for $150.
Oh, okay, so $30 more.
And either way, no matter how you find this, I recommend it highly, 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 highly recommend it because, for one thing, this is the best quality you're going to get out of a GameCube, and most people today don't go around having CRT monitors or CRT TVs to hook up regular composite, which is yellow, white, and red cables. And if you're one of the lucky people that did not buy a TV in the last like 2 or 3 years, then you're probably one of the lucky people that still have a TV that supports composite and supports the 240p standard, which most GameCube games with 240p and also 480i resolution that the GameCube support, because of the fact that most TVs now are trying to get rid of that to save money on technology. So they're getting rid of older technology for newer technology to save money. And also this right here, it connects to the back of the GameCube from the digital output, but also has support. It's supported by the analog output, which was where you put your composite cables in. The analog port did not work on here. The only thing it does is provide support and that's the one reason why I highly recommend this, is because other HDMI converters that have been made for the GameCube, if it moves slightly in any way, back and forth, if like you have a pet, whatever, and they walk through it and knock this thing out of your GameCube, not this particular model, but other variations of like HDMI adapters for the GameCube, your GameCube will be fucked up. You will not be able to use it anymore.
Well, I'm glad I don't have one of those then, because my cat would hit it with his tail.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got this. This one,
but he would make me.
This one,
so
once you plug it in the GameCube, that thing ain't moving until you pull that thing out. Like you force it out. And
that's what she said.
Like I said, one thing I want to also say though, last thing, is that, like I said, I got this for $120. They go for $150
on Amazon.
On Amazon, but way better value than getting anything else, because you're getting the support you need, so it won't break your GameCube. And also, if you try to look for any component cables to give you a similar picture without any of the features that this thing has built into it, with all the settings and whatnot, you're going to go to get a composite cable from Nintendo or find it online, because Nintendo actually doesn't sell them. You have to go on Craigslist or eBay or wherever you can find them, and they're close to up to $300 or higher now for the component cables for the GameCube. and this is the best next best option to get. And that's one of the reasons why I bought Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with my Game Boy player, since I can use the Game Boy player plugged into this, and then as of right now, I can use the boot up disc that came with it to get 480p picture quality out of it, which I heard was crap on the GameCube with the Game Boy player. But you can also go and get any modded GameCube or Action Replay SD card reader for the GameCube, or any memory card modded to run SD cards, and you can get a thing called the Game Boy interface, and running it through this onto your TV, and just standard this, not going through any other converters and whatnot, you're going to get the absolute best picture quality out of any Game Boy Color, Game Boy, or Game Boy Advance game that you've ever seen. And it's not emulation, so it means it's going to run perfectly, and you're going to get the highest quality picture out of it on your TV.
That's so cool. I'd love to test out the Sonic Advance or Mario and Luigi Super.
I would, because the Game Boy interface, we will talk about that more in another video maybe once I get that working. But basically, the Game Boy interface simply is homebrew software for the GameCube, and you get 3 versions. One's a standard version, one's ultra low latency, which takes out all the lag whatsoever. Oh, and speaking of lag really quick, this right here,
no lag.
And no lag whatsoever. A lot of HDMI converters and upscalers, they do have certain lag, but this is not an upscaler if it's 480p, and a lot of games do support that, so this is 0 lag, or very minimum to no perceivable lag whatsoever, meaning you can play this, hook this up, and you'll have no difference than hooking it up to anything else, any other TV. It'll have the same amount of input lag.
And Jeff was the first one to buy this at the Expo.
I know, because I was like...
The guys that developed it came up and shook his hand, and they were congratulating him and thanking him at the same time.
Yeah, and you know something though, by testing this out...
And we tested this out because they had GameCube set up. We were playing... I was playing. I played Metroid Prime set up with this type of thing, and it's really cool. I loved it.
What the thing is though is
And we played some Smash Brothers Melee as well on it.
Yeah, what the thing is though is every game that we had at the convention, at the Expo, they were hooked up to different monitors, different cables, different,
You name it, it was there.
It was there, but the thing is, when it comes to GameCube, they would not let anyone bring their own GameCube and hook it up to regular compatible cable or anything. They only use this, and it comes to show that this right here is sponsored by the best of the best YouTubers out there, the best gamers. This is probably, if there's anything better than this, I would love to know. I know some people have HDMI modded GameCubes where they just put an HDMI port inside the GameCube, and I don't know how well that works, but
me neither.
But this right here, it gives you the best quality, and I've seen it firsthand, and I'm waiting to test the Game Boy player with this, and I will come back once I get all my information from that, and I'll come back with a video. We can test a bunch of games on there and do a quick review on that if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Right.
So, in closing also, I just want to say, I don't think I said it earlier, I said it in another attempt to record it. I will be linking a few people that we've met there that we bought things from in links in the description. So last of all,
just before we go, shout out to Fairwind Cosplay.
Check her out. I'll be putting her Facebook,
all the people that we're shouting out
YouTube channel. I'll put links to her social media stuff in the description. She not only made those adorable Pokemon dioramas I bought from her, and also have her making a Charizard one for me on the way once she gets the Charizard figure. She's looking on forums and stuff and asking around for one that's not too damaged and not too expensive. She sings, dances, acts, does performance art and stuff. She dresses up as a mermaid and is a professional child entertainer. So she goes to kids' birthday parties and dresses as a mermaid or does whatever else, and she performs for them. So she's a professional entertainer for children. So she does a lot of cool things, and of course she cosplays, as in the name, Fairwind Cosplay. So yeah, I'll also be putting pictures around here that I took with her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. She dressed as Daisy on Saturday, and on Sunday she dressed as a character from Ace Attorney, which she said is her favorite. I believe she said it's her favorite Capcom series. And there's a lot to choose from with Capcom, but it's like that one's her favorite.
Yeah, but all the people that we're shouting out though are gonna be in the links in the description. Yeah. So shout out to Fairwind Cosplay.
Our sister Aurelian Cosplay.
Aurelian Cosplay. I have for the I have a card somewhere, but I'll give it to Brandon of the Zero Suit Samus cosplayer. Yeah.
The one I bought my rupees.
Shout out to, again, as I closed up Eon Gaming, I'll have his business information on there if you want to contact him. You can contact him anytime one of you ever want to get this for any information you need on this. If you want to buy any questions you have regarding this. Shout out to Guerrilla Games who made the awesome
Super Mario Bros. 3 mix cartridge.
Yep, Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge. And anyone else that we forgot that we've seen over there that we have information from, RGT85, shout out to him.
I'll put his channel link in the description below. He has in the 100,000s, so he's not really famous. He is pretty big though.
One thing I want to say before we go about this convention.
Also, we met the Immortal John Hancock, and he's really cool too.
Yeah, shout out to him also. He's an amazing YouTuber.
I never really watched his stuff. I just know of him, but he seems really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching his videos.
One thing I did not know, and my sister pointed out to me, and I am pissed off now that I forgot that I did not see him.
I shook hands with him, by the way.
That I did not get to go see him, and I don't know why we didn't go see him.
Who?
Fucking Vinny from Vine Sauce. Joel was there.
I knew about that, but I forgot, and also
I was like, what the hell?
I was never a huge fan of him.
His videos are hilarious.
I've seen a few of his videos, but I never watched enough of
He's the one that did Super Mario 64 Corruption and fuck up the entire game. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I've watched a few of his videos, but I'm not a fan. I don't hate him. I just never watched much of him.
Well, so shout out to all those YouTubers, cosplayers, and people out there who support who are all into the gaming community, and we will come back at you when we do the Mega Man, not the Mega Man, the Capcom live concert, and also if we go to any other conventions or shows, we will talk about that later in the future. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Click any annotation that'll be on the screen if there is any description in the link.
Remember, I'm going to be Zero and you're going to be Ryu for Capcom Live.
Yep. So check out any links in the description. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.